Who are you? Who are you? I am Dante. Or am I? Am I Dante? Which version of Dante am I? That is the subject of this video. You are a channeled entity, parallel realities, and multiple personalities. So this is my reflections of studying these concepts with many teachers and in my own experience. In each and every moment, when we change our vibration, we enter into an alternate reality, a different time, and an entirely different universe, actually. Each and every single nanosecond, when we change our thoughts, when we change our behaviors, and most importantly, when we change our perspective, what we perceive becomes different. When you change your perspective, you actually move into an entirely different universe, and you generate an entirely different personality and persona. So whenever you change a belief about yourself, change a belief about the universe, you're a different version of yourself, and the universe around you is a different version of itself that will conform to that new definition and belief that you have offered to it. In each and every moment, when you do this, you change into a different personality. And you may notice that around different individuals, you behave in different ways. You bring about a different way of expressing yourself, verbally and emotionally, and in terms of your body language and behaviors, and your very thoughts. Essentially, your very thoughts are different when you bring yourself into different sets and circumstances. I've come to see that there is a different Dante in each and every relationship that I have. And there's a different Dante as well, matching those different relationships in each and every moment we come to interact. There is a different version of me in each and every video, and there is a different version of me in each and every offering I share. All of the past versions of me are still me at a soul level, though they are not in essence the me that I am now, with the certain circumstances that I choose, certain perspective that I choose in this particular moment. In one of Bashar's videos, he talks about multiple personality disorder, to the point that one personality in somebody who has a multiple personality disorder may have a different eye color than one of the other personalities, or one personality may have a tumor where the other personality doesn't have the tumor. I experienced this directly in my own life in dealing with my health, with a parasite, and so I hope that this can illuminate health issues as well as many issues. I developed a parasite traveling in Mexico, India, and some other countries. I had a liver parasite called a fluke. I discovered that I had this fluke through a medical intuitive, not through a medical professional, as those types of doctors could not find that there was a parasite within me. Didn't show up on the test. So the medical intuitive found the word fluke, just came to her. She didn't know what a fluke was. And I just took the Western medicine that I found through online research would kill liver flukes, and found that they were coming out of my body quite visibly. After many months, it was many months in healing it, it was many weeks in using this method, it stopped working, it stopped showing results, and I still didn't feel very good. I moved into strictly plant-based. At the time, I was in India, where organic food and very potent herbal remedies that I believed I needed at the time didn't seem available. So I moved later into just plant approaches, and that did a little bit. I eventually moved into using urine therapy, which helped a lot of it and brought me tremendous results in my physical health and vitality that nothing before had. Yet it still didn't completely go away, and there were certain moments where I would feel this cringe and pinch in my liver, and I would notice that there were still some of these symptoms and little critters floating about me. Yet other moments they weren't there. And I continued doing everything. I started to consult everybody about this. And what really worked was when I decided to shift into the version of myself that didn't have the flukes anymore. Because I realized I was shifting back and forth between two personalities. One personality was healthy. One personality believed very much in himself and believed very much in the power of what he thought about his body and did for his body. The other personality believed that something was attacking him and something needed to go away, and really believed in this parasite that was in fact there in those moments. I talked to my teacher about this in a session, and I said that it feels like I shift back and forth between realities in which I sometimes have the parasite and I sometimes don't have the parasite. His answer was simple. Yep, exactly. What are you going to do about it? And so I went inside and I practiced the quantum shifting technique in order to shift myself into a parallel reality in which I didn't have the parasites anymore. And it worked for me. I had to, for a period of time, continue to believe, continue to notice when my thoughts would spiral in the direction of, I might be sick with a parasite, I might have this thing inside my body, and move it to the direction that my consciousness is much more powerful than supposed reality. My consciousness creates what I am here to experience. And my consciousness and the blueprint that I put out to the universe will, in fact, come into reality manifest. So everybody has their own ways that they do deal with their multiple personalities, and we do channel multiple personalities that see oneself in different ways. You can notice that when you are looking at yourself from a negative light, that is simply one of the many personalities that you can choose to bring into your experience. There are other options, and by simply imagining a version of yourself that has a different experience, that doesn't have the same problems, whether it's a health issue, whether it's a relationship issue, whether it's a self-esteem issue, whether it is a material issue. If you imagine a version of yourself that doesn't have that problem anymore, you can place it outside of it yourself for a moment, but really solidly construct that other personality, that new personality that you would like to be, and imagine what that person might feel like. Imagine how that person goes about their life. Imagine what that person believes about themselves. And after you've thoroughly constructed with your imagination that other version of yourself, you can pretend that that is who you are now. You can superimpose that image you've created upon your own body and just relax into that pretending. The universe will respond to this if you keep up at it and keep regular in your practice. And you may reach a certain goal with this and then put it aside and be like, oh, okay, it happened, I've done it now, and forget to keep moving this into some of the other issues in your life. And I've noticed that this pattern comes up in myself as well. So it is important that we continually and regularly imagine what the next version of ourself might be, and realize that the next version of ourself that we're becoming is actually a different person entirely. It's not the same person we were before. So I hope this video empowers you a little bit and gets you curious in what is possible as you come into greater awareness of other dimensions, other timelines. If you open yourself to channeling states or listen to channeled works, and I have some channeled videos out there, that is a very good permission slip that you can give yourself in allowing yourself to channel a new version of yourself. Because when we channel an external entity, it is in a sense just an extreme version of what we're doing all the time when we channel ourselves. We are channeling ourselves. We are channeling our personalities into this world. And so as you can come to consider that, it is one of the greatest freedoms that you allow yourself to bring forth into the world the new highest version of yourself in each and every moment. If you have enjoyed this video, please check out some of the others. Please share this work. That would be really appreciated and loved. And you can check out my website currently at blissbeings.com for more information about the services and offerings I share, or if you would like to book a channeling or a counseling or healing session with me, you may do that there. Have the most blessed of days, and I will see you later, or another version of myself will see you later.